Juventus winger Dusan Vlahovic's future is no closer to being resolved as clubs are refusing to engage in talks with the Serbia international, according to Italian media. The 25-year-old has had a rough few years at Juventus since joining in January 2022, as he has failed to live up to his massive €83.5 million price tag despite scoring fairly regularly for the Bianconeri. Hailed as a hero when he arrived from traditional rivals Fiorentina, Vlahovic is now a divisive figure among the Juventus fanbase, and the club are keen to get his massive wage, the largest in Serie A, off the books. For 2 years, Juventus have been trying to find a solution for Vlahovic, either by extending his deal on reduced terms or by offloading him altogether. However, there has been no progress on either front, as the striker is, unsurprisingly, quite content with his cushy contract situation. That is not to say that Vlahovic wouldn't be attracted by an interesting project. On the contrary, as Football Transfers has exclusively revealed, the Serb is keen to test himself in the Premier League and was recently offered to Man United by his representatives. Nobody wants Vlahovic. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, Vlahovic's future is no closer to being resolved, with the player not fielding as much interest as Juventus would have hoped heading into this summer. In fact, the Italian outlet claims that only Fenerbahce have so far shown any concrete interest in Vlahovic. However, a move to Turkey does not appeal to him at this stage in his career. Despite being open to a move to the Premier League, Vlahovic is not desperate to leave Juventus, and it is even asserted that he would prefer running down his contract to be able to collect a bigger paycheck when he leaves on a free transfer next season. Vlahovic cut a miserable figure against Al-Ahly at the Club World Cup, playing just 19 minutes and touching the ball 7 times, and it seems that he will struggle for minutes in the upcoming season. Juventus are understandably desperate to get rid of him, but there is nothing to suggest right now that an imminent solution will be found. Football Transfer News headlines today. Arsenal's first signing in London to complete formalities ahead of transfer, David Ornstein. The Football Transfers app. Check out Football Transfers' new app for all of football's big storylines, transfer rumors and exclusive news in one convenient place directly on your mobile device.